Hello, 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 guys. Welcome back to episode number 10. Oh man, it feels like that's a milestone kind of episode. Welcome to episode number 10 of our OKS series, trying to take them from the amateur leagues all the way to the Champions League. Today, in game, is the 24th of March 2023. You may be wondering why did we come on this specific day, is because mathematically, we can be crowned champions today against our game with Ishoj. If we beat Ishoj, we are crowned champions. No matter what else happens, no one else can catch us. Even if we lose the remainder of our games, whatever, we have a chance to become champions with 4 games to go. And obviously, I want to do that on screen and not off screen. So that's why we came back today. In terms of how we got to this position, so the last time we were here, we played against Midtjylland and we played against Kovsjöved. It was a disappointing episode, to say the least. We lost against Midtjylland, understandably, and then we drew against Kovsjöved, kind of ununderstandably, if that's a word. Yeah, I don't know. We didn't play well. We had like 6 players booked. Diaz got injured. It was just not a good time. And then the next game after that, off screen, I played and we drew against Vjegard and we didn't even score. And then I really started to panic. I was like, maybe I signed too many older players and I started to freak out. But we steadied the ship. And since then, we've won 1, 2, 3, 4 games on the bounce. And if we win today, it'll be 5 games on the bounce and we'll be champions. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, we'll play the Ishoj game. We'll be crowned champions and then we'll come back. So I'll play all of this off screen, the Rickenbing B19 and LS games. I'll play all those off screen and we'll come back for the end of season review and we'll talk about our plans of what to do in the Tray division, which I'm very excited about. It's a step up. There's some semi-professional teams like Young Boys, and I think from the 2 division coming down, like Frem, for example, are another semi-professional club. So yeah, we have our work cut out for us, definitely. I don't think it'll be as easy of a ride as it is in this division. This division so far, we haven't lost a game. We've won 24 out of 28 games. Yeah, the trade division is definitely going to be a step up. But since it's the 23rd of March, I'm assuming everyone knows that we're past January. We passed the January transfer window. So let's talk about who we brought in. I have maybe 60 players in total that I brought in. Obviously, I'm going to release players. I'm going to swap our squad around, all that kind of stuff. It's a mess right now. But there are some players who I know are starting players right now, and I don't need to change anything up or anything like that. So the first one is our new right back, Igor Formiga. He has played a little bit all over Brazil. He's Brazilian, so I was obviously looking for him straight away. And if we look at him as his fullback attributes, not a gap in his game. He's 24 years old, Brazilian, solid mentally, technically, and physically. He runs down the wings, which I liked in a fullback because our last 2 fullbacks have kind of not really done anything, if that makes sense. So yeah, Igor Formiga comes in to join the squad, and we have a brand new centre-back pairing of Angel, and Denswell. So Angel is a Venezuelan 30-year-old centre-back who has 28 full caps for Venezuela. I don't know how we're signing these players, but hey, I'm not complaining. Yeah, if we look at his attributes here, 14 heading, 12 marking, good tackling. His mentals are incredible. He's very brave. He's composed. He makes good decisions. He has good physicals. He's fairly tall for a defender. Yep, we trialed him. He accepted. We offered him a contract. He accepted. And now he's playing for us. Simple as that. Next to him is Stefano Denswell, who has 7 under-21 caps for the Netherlands, which already made me super interested in looking at him. Again, we offered him a trial. He came. We offered him a contract. He came. I don't know why, but I am not complaining. And I don't know why this guy was released. He's played for Ajax, and then he went on to Club Brugge, and then Trabzonspor, where he averages 7.3 last season. He played 35 times. He got 3 assists in the Turkish Superliga. But for some reason he was released and no one picked him up. So I don't know. Now he's playing amateur football in Denmark. I'm not complaining. I hope he isn't either. He seems happy with us. In center mid, Valbuena we know already, and Eber Bessa, another Brazilian, 31 years old, comes in to join him. Yeah, all of his stats are kind of declining right now. I don't know why, but he has been phenomenal for us. If you look at his stats specifically for a box-to-box midfielder, like good determination, great pace and stamina, a good tackling as well, which you need, good passing, good long shots, a good first touch, aggression, anticipation, the whole lot. He ticks a lot of boxes for us, and I'm glad he's here. He's played kind of all over. He's played in the Portuguese Superliga quite a lot. He played for Botafogo in the Brazilian Serie A for a bit. Now he played for Bali last season, and now he's with us in Denmark. So he's kind of gone all over the place, but I'm glad he's here. He has been very, 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 very good. He's played 2 games for us. He's got 1 assist and averages 7.4. I'm not complaining. So Viveros keeps his spot. Gutierrez keeps his spot. The other 2 that came in are Miguel Camargo, who is Panamanian from Panama, I think. Panama, yeah, okay. He's from Panama. He has been a revelation for us, this boy. He's 29 years old. He comes in from Independiente Medellin, which is in Colombia. He was doing okay, averaging a 6.95. He played for New York City Football Club for a while on loan. He's been around in Panama, El Salvador, Venezuela, Peru, and now he's in Denmark. So it's his first time in Europe. And if you look here, 4 appearances, 4 goals, 3 assists, 2 player of the matches, and 8.25 rating. He is a phenomenal player. I don't know if we'll get to take a look at him today, because if you see here, he's currently on international duty with Panama. I don't know how we're signing these players way above our grade, especially as an amateur club. I never thought it was possible, but I was convinced we were going to have to play 40-year-old strikers way deep into our save, but right now we're on season 2, about to start season 3, and we're signing some very, very, very good players. And Bapo is the last guy we brought in. He's German. He's played a bit in the 2 Bundesliga, not a lot. And he's played for FC20, I think, in the Kampioenen Divisie. I don't know which division that is. Oh, okay, it's the 2nd tier of Holland, of Netherlands. But yeah, for us, he has been phenomenal. I brought him in because I trialed him and he seemed much better than Mjelde. I mean, I'll let you guys decide, but for me, this guy is leagues and leagues above Mjelde. He's better than him in every single aspect. Maybe physically, Mjelde is slightly better. But 23 years old, German, he gets stuff done. I'm not complaining. I like him. Welcome to the team, Bapo. In terms of our bench, nothing really has changed. Sol Bamba has been injured for 2 months, and he's injured for a further 2 months now, so I think I'm going to release him at the end of the season. I think his career is done with us. We brought in Zakara Labiad, who, look at this guy. I'm going to play him as a center midfielder on attack. He has played for Ajax, Utrecht, Fulham, Vitesse, Sporting, PSV. He has played for huge clubs. And for some reason, right now, he's with us until the end of this season. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. So what I've been doing is I've been rotating him and Valbuena. So if we look at Valbuena, because Valbuena's stamina is kind of dropping off the charts. Even if you look at this hexagon, they're kind of the same player, just at different stages. Yeah, Valbuena is still slightly better, but Valbuena's stamina is dropping off the cliff. Yeah, his stamina was 10 or 11 when we signed him. Now it's 8. His jumping reach is going down. So yeah, his physicals aren't matching his skills anymore. So Zakara Labiad has been coming on and helping us out. And I think next season I'm going to start Labiad and keep Valbuena on the bench if he can maintain his fitness. And that's it. There's, like I said, there's a lot of players. A lot of these players, just like last season, will get cut before we start the new season, and I'm going to shift some stuff around. For example, Viveros might lose his spot to... What is his name? I forgot his name. Eduard Lopez. There we go. So if we compare the two, Eduard Lopez is phenomenally better. So I think I'm going to let Viveros finish this season off as our starting winger because he's been phenomenal. He's been on good form, all that kind of stuff. But next season is definitely this guy. Another Colombian joins us. So there's Gutierrez, Viveros. There's a lot of Colombians joining us. Yep, apart from that, there's a lot more. But like I said, I'm not going to go through 60 players today, especially since I think 20 or 30 won't be here. And we're still scouting and trialing players, as you can see. We have a lot of players on trial. A lot is going on. But for today, the most important part is to beat Ishoj and get promoted as champions. So let's go to the game right now. Okay, here we go. Hopefully, the last game of the season for us. I hope. I really hope. I really don't want us to be, like a team that takes us a lot of tries to win the cup. I want to win it now and for us to move on. So, Eberbesa, Denswil to Angel. I like saying it like that. I don't know if that's how you're actually supposed to say it. Oh, Lopez is through on goal. Penalty, yes. Okay, by the way, guys, so Carson comes in goal because Dakir kind of had a cold and he's not fully fit for this game. And Labiat comes in for Valbuena just to keep the squad fresh. I think we'll take him off at halftime and put Valbuena on for the last half. And Lopez comes on the left wing for the guy who's on international duty. I forgot his name. But we have a chance to score our first goal here. Who's taking it? Labiat is taking it. Oh my goodness. All right, he slots it in. Praise the team. All right, 15 minutes in, 1-0. I will take that. I get so nervous for the last games of the season. I really hope we never bottle it or do something wrong. And I don't know if it counts as a big game. You know how there's some players who are they're scared of big games or they don't perform well in big games. I don't know if this counts as a big game. I don't know if the engine or the players know, if that makes sense. Ooh, Gutierrez. All right, 22 minutes played. Viveros. We had a chance. That was a good chance for us. Okay, Angel. And I think I'm going to take off Formiga as well because he's on a yellow card. Nice, Gutierrez. Very good finish and good pass from Bapo. Again, proving his worth. I'm really glad we brought him in, Bapo. I was very skeptical that he was going to be able to fit in the squad so quickly. But yeah, the first game we brought him in, he assisted. And then 2 games later, he scored. And he's just been nice finish. Gutierrez, a good pass from Formiga. I keep accidentally saying Formija, fromage kind of thing in French. But I know his name is not Fromage. I mean, we can nickname him that. I know, I try my best not to, nickname too many players unless I'm absolutely, in love with them. Because that's the number one rule, right, of Football Manager, not to get too attached to players. Gutierrez, nice. All right, that's a first half hat trick, I think, for Gutierrez. So I think let's lower the tempo a little bit and let's lower how we're pressing. We don't need to, stress the squad out. 4-0 at halftime is no problem whatsoever for me. This is how Napoli felt against Liverpool. I'm a Liverpool fan, and Liverpool lost recently to Napoli 4-1 in the Champions League. This is how they must have felt, just easy breezy, It was sad. Anyway, Viveros is here on the ball. Can he get 5? Oh, good save. I think if it stays like this, guys, we'll cut at halftime and we'll come back just for the last 10 minutes. We don't need to sit through, a game where we're dominating this much. But yeah, so far so good. So far, business as usual. We're playing well. I'm glad we got out of that little rut we had where we lost against Michelin and then we drew against Skovshevet and then we drew our next game. I was kind of worried it was going to last and the league might have slipped away from us kind of thing. So I'm glad we recovered very quickly and our signings played a big role. By the end of January, when we wrapped up our main signings, they were settled into the squad. They were playing amazingly. So I'm glad. Oh, please don't concede. Oh, that was close. All right, 2 more minutes until halftime. Done. All right. I think we've seen what we need to see. Let's come back for the last 10 minutes. All right, just as I assumed, nothing major happened. No miraculous turnaround for them, thankfully. We scored one more goal. Valbuena rounded the keeper and scored. I brought him on at halftime. And it seems like Lopez has picked up some kind of a knock, so let's take him off. Can I take him off? Take off. There we go. And Loic Remy came on. We signed Loic Remy. I forgot to mention it. He's really, really not that good anymore, so he might feature for us next year, but maybe as like our 3rd or 4th choice winger kind of thing. But for now, we are 7 minutes away from our 2nd straight promotion. And what the heck was that? 4 minutes away. I don't know why I'm acting like it's on a knife's edge. We're winning 5-0 with 1 minute to go, so I'm not going to panic. And we're champions. There we go. And well done, lads. That was a good win for us. And I don't know why it didn't show us carrying the trophy. Are we not champions? Am I crazy? Yeah, okay, there we go. We win the 4 division. That's weird that there was no, like, what's it called? Like, holding up the trophy and stuff like that. I was so scared that, like, I got my math wrong. But no, there we go. Champions. Champions of the Fear division? Yeah, Fear division. That was a good season. Obviously, the season isn't over. We have, 4 games to go, but we're champions and we're out of the Pokalen. So for me, our season's completely over. The last games, I literally just, I like sim through them. Because of the skin I have, there's an option just to click and it just says simulate match. I don't worry about anything like that. And if I'm not mistaken, we get quite a lot of money for winning this division. Yeah, we get 60,000 euro. The 5 division, which we won last year, we got 6,000 euro. So that's a 10 times increase this year, which is amazing. I'm trying to think financially. So we're going to get 60,000 euro. It's going to take us way over 200,000 euro. Can we ask, maybe we should ask the board if we can go semi-professional. Maybe professional might be too soon. I don't want to like riddle us with debt. But semi-professional might be a thing. It might be a thing next year. We're in a semi-professional-ish league. We have enough money. I don't know. We have a lot of players that we can sign and stuff. And it'll be nice because if we're on a semi-professional team, we can sign players to contracts. And it means if people want to take them from us, they have to pay us. Which means we can start generating even more money. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But champions of the 4th division of Denmark, which is the 5th tier. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more promotions to go, hopefully, until we get to the Superliga. We're still a long way away, but hey, we're moving in the right direction. That's all I care about. So yeah, guys, I think I'm going to cut here and we'll be back for, I don't know, whenever the, like all the information and like end of season stuff and all that comes in, we'll be back for that time. But yeah, champions, guys, I'm excited. Let's see what the end of season brings for us. All right, guys, we're back. We finished the last, 4 or 5 games. We went unbeaten. We finished the league with 0 losses. I got like a little notification from Steam that was like unbeaten season, which was cool. I think this is the first time in all of Football Manager I've gone a whole season unbeaten. So, season review 2022-2023 season. Let's get into it. This page always takes so long to load and it always kind of lags because we brought in so many new players. So according to them, the signing of the season was Bonani, which was our left winger. And it's hard to argue. He's played, 21 times, and he's had 22 goal contributions, 11 goals, 11 assists. He's been phenomenal. But for me, let me see if I can move this. Let's see if it's going to lag. Yeah, it's lagging. Also, guys, we brought in a Nathaniel Klein as well on a free and an amateur contract. I don't know. I don't know how these guys are signing with us, but I'm not complaining. I'm trying to find Viveros. Well, I guess Viveros didn't come in this year, but it's hard to argue that Bonani was our best player to come in this year. He has been phenomenal. I also think Stanovicius was very good. He came in right at the end of last year, but for me, he's been phenomenal. And yeah, I don't know. I guess it's hard to argue that Bonani is the signing of the season. So, moments to realize the Fear division, or the Fear in Danish. I'm losing my Danish, guys. OKS champions, 29 wins, 4 draws, 0 losses, 114 goal difference, which is like more than the entire league added together. There's only 2 teams which were second and third to have a positive goal difference, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, we finished miles ahead of Skovshaved, who come up with us to the next round. Anderson Gutierrez was our top scorer with 41 goals. 93 people attended our games, which is a 9% home attendance, which is not the worst, not the best. Hopefully it's going to keep increasing as we go up the leagues. We have 1,000 seaters in our stadium, and yeah, 93 people show up, so I hope it gets better. But look at this form, especially we had this tiny kind of blip here against Skovshavn and Viegard, which I was kind of worried. It was just after, it was during our January transfer window. I was kind of worried that, I don't know, we weren't going to make it. You know, we were going to kind of drop off in form. But then we kind of recuperated that form and we scored 5 goals, 5 goals, 5 goals, 5 goals, 5 goals, 5 goals, 6 goals, 4 goals. So we absolutely battered the opposition in this league. I was very proud. And in terms of the Sydbank Pokalen, we got knocked out by Midtjylland. So there's no complaints there, except we played very nervously in our 2 games of the Sydbank. I didn't like it. You know, I want us to do better in the Sydbank Pokalen. And yeah, to win 3-2 and 5-3 against clubs that we should be, like Avarta, the game before we beat them, I think, I don't know, 6-0 or 11-0. It was one of the games where we absolutely battered a team. And then when it came to the Sydbank Pokalen, we almost lost. Same thing with Jagersborg. Jagersborg is a lower division team, which means they're the 7th tier of Denmark. We shouldn't have won 3-2. We should have battered them. Yeah, but I don't know if we're nervous. We're not used to playing in like cup games. It's considered a big game for them. I have no idea. But yeah, Caceres and Deep Tambe were our top scorers, 2 goals apiece. And we got knocked out by Midtjylland, which is very fair. No complaints there. I was never in my entire life expecting to beat Midtjylland at this stage. So our biggest win, I think, was the first game of the season. Avarta, you see, Avarta, the team I was just talking about in terms of the Sydbank Pokalen. Anyway, our biggest win was 11-1. Match to remember was 8-0 against Rikobing. I don't remember that game, but okay. And our goal of the season was, is that Drinkwater? I think I remember this goal. I think it was, I was telling you guys, one of the goals where he absolutely smashed it into the top corner from like, I don't know, from like 40 yards out. It was an awesome goal. I remember that one. So finances, we got a lot of money from our board. And this year, I have no idea why. Yeah, sponsorship was the same as last season. We almost doubled our corporate and hospitality money. I guess, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 more people had some more Heinekens and Carlsbergs at the match or something. I don't know. Last season, we made 13,000 euro in prize money. This year, we made 88,000. I think it was roughly 30,000 or 20,000 from the Sydbank Pokalen, and then 60,000 almost for winning this league, which was awesome. Matchday and commercial, we made slightly less than last season, which is kind of weird, considering we went unbeaten, all that. I would have expected us to do more, but anyway. And merchandise sales, we made 113 euro. Non-domestic sales amounting to 11 euro. So again, I'm guessing one person maybe in Malaysia, or I'm from, or something, like maybe one of my family members was like, yeah, let's order a keychain and like maybe a postcard or something from OKS. So that's the finances. So in terms of our team of the season, Dakir, definitely, I agree with. Sometimes in Football Manager, you kind of disagree completely with what they give you in terms of the team of the season or something. But I'm inclined to agree with this for the most part. Dak here was in a goal was amazing for us. I think he might not keep his starting spot next year. I'm not sure. We'll see. I've brought in like 2 or 3 new players in every position. So from this season to next season, we'll see what happens. But Dak here played amazingly. Besramenti came in and did very well for the departing Kojic. Metusala and Jomar were solid, dependable. They played well every single game in and out, especially Metusala. A 7.41. You cannot complain about that. Cesar, again, our wingbacks didn't really do much. They never kind of averaged something amazing. Maybe it's because we play them as fullbacks. Maybe next year we should start looking into playing them as wingbacks on attack. I'll look into it, I don't know. Or fullbacks on attack at the very least instead of fullbacks on support. But yeah, they didn't do much. They didn't do anything really. They never averaged anything. They never got assists. They never did anything big. In midfield, Stanley Vicious definitely was our star midfielder for the most of the season. I think his consistency is what helped us kind of get on a good run for like the first half of the season. And until the January transfer window when like Valbuena and like Drinkwater and a few, of like the famous-ish persons started to come in and stuff, and he kind of lost his starting spot a little bit. But yeah, he's been amazingly. I think I want to keep him next season. Valbuena obviously is a phenomenal player, and he deserves better than to be playing amateur division football in Denmark. But he's here, he's happy, he's our captain. He's been playing amazingly. The last game of the season, he scored a hat-trick and got 2 assists. So not bad at all. And Bonani, we know, was our signing of the season, which I kind of agree with. Viveros, for me, personally, was my player of the season. I know Gutierrez averaged an 8.2, but Viveros just every single game made something happen. He assisted, he scored, he passed, he moved the ball around. I don't know. For me, Viveros was the star boy. And then obviously Melde as a deep lying forward on support was amazing. How many assists did he get? He got 5 assists and 12 goals. He made stuff happen for us, but definitely the OG, the player, our best player on paper, and I guess on the field, if that makes sense. Every single game has been Gutierrez. 42 goals in 30 appearances. 7 assists and 42 and 29 it's like unbelievable. Superliga teams were after him. We offered him a contract extension. He took it for some reason, in some way. I don't know why. I love that he's here. I love the man. He's a fan favorite. He's by far and away averaging the best every single game. I love him. I love the man. That's us. So now we're 30 years old. Our birthday was the 24th of April, so just before the end of the season. So fans player of the season was Anderson Gutierrez. I think what we're going to do, we'll do like a fans player of the season, and we'll do like a managers player of the season, which some clubs do. Especially lower league clubs. I don't know if like Premier League clubs or like Bundesliga or League One clubs. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. Either way, I think we should do that. So for me, the fans player of the season is Gutierrez, and I think the manager's player of the season is going to be Viveros, just because of how integral he was to us and how much he helped Anderson Gutierrez and our strikers do what they needed to do. Signing the season was Bonani. Goal of the season we know was Danny Drinkwater. Viveros had the most assists. Most player of the matches was Anderson Gutierrez. 8 players of the match. Wow. Highest average rating, Anderson Gutierrez. I'm sorry guys that I'm coughing so much. I have like a little tickle in my throat for the last couple of days. So I really apologize for all the coughing. And Jefferson Renteria has the most passes completed. That's fair enough. In terms of our records, I think just because we don't have any records like coded into the game, every single season we break every record. It's like our first loss or something. It was like, we set a record for the most loss in a season. And then we won 2 in a row, and it was like, we have the record for the most wins in a row, So I'm not taking these too seriously right now. History in the making. So It was a superb season for the Oxes as they claimed the title to back up their preseason credentials. We were slated to finish first. LS, I'm kind of disappointed in. LS should have done much better. Same with Herlev and same with Bronchoj and Kellerup also, actually. All the teams that I expected to do well didn't do well, and Skovshovit came out of nowhere. They were mid-table last year. They finished 8th out of 12th or 7th out of 12th. But hey, all right, welcome to the Trey division, Skovshovit and OKS. All right, let's see. I'm trying to see if anything is going to change or something like that. Let's see. So, Club Vision, here we go. So are we still going to be an amateur club? So they want us to play attacking football, possession, entertaining, high tempo, and sign players under the age of 23. Yeah, our team is kind of old. We have Valbuena, Drinkwater, Ben Arfa, Martin Kelly, Nathaniel Klein, all of which are way above the age of 30. So it's definitely something I want to do as well, is start reducing the age of our squad. And the rest of these things we're definitely going to do anyway. We play gegenpress, we play high-intensity attacking possession football, so I'm not worried about that. So, end of next season, they want us to finish in the top 3 places. Okay, they don't expect a promotion. They expect a promotion the next year, and then they want us to get Nordbet-Liga promotion and then Superliga promotion. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I'm going to accept it. End of season meeting I'm not going to do. And let's see. So the Oxes have all gone on holiday and they come back for training on the 3rd of July. So the 18th of May. So 18th of May. Where are we here? 18th of May. So they come back in 2 months. Yeah, I'm going to go on holiday as well. And in terms of like the rest of the world, I guess, how do we do this? So Premier League, let's see what's going on in the Premier League. So right now, Liverpool are first. Liverpool have been on a tear lately because I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'm always like checking out to see what they're doing. They beat Madrid 8-1 in the semifinals of the Champions League, which is awesome. They're winning. They're on a good run in the Premier League, and obviously I'm going to attend the Champions League final because it's in June. And we have no games for OKS, so I think it's like a little treat that the board gave me. They're like, all right, here's Champions League tickets. We'll book you a hotel. Where is it anyway? London Stadium. London Stadium is not Wembley. London Stadium is... No, hold on. Oh, okay, it's at the Ataturk in Istanbul. That'd be nice. I've never been to Istanbul. So hopefully Liverpool do well. In terms of... Let's see. Denmark. Let's see how everyone else in Denmark did now that the season is over. So the Superliga Midtjylland are champions. Heck yeah. You guys know I always back Midtjylland. I really, really like Midtjylland. And they beat OB, which are our fierce rivals in real life and in the game. So they beat them to win the league on the last day. That's awesome. And Copenhagen dropped points on the last day. Wow. What a crazy end to the season. So Midtjylland won that. Who won the what's it called? The Pokalen. Let's see. Pokalen. Norgeland. Norgeland won the Pokalen. Wow. I think that might be one of their firsts. Norgeland. Let's see their history. That's their third in their entire history. They haven't won one in like 12 years. So good for them. Norgeland. Superliga. They finished what? Third in the Superliga and they're Sydbank Pokalen champions. So next year, Midtjylland and Copenhagen go to the Champions League. Norgeland go to the UEFA Europa League, and then Randers and Brøndby go into the Conference League. Pretty cool. Midtjylland did quite well. I'm kind of proud about that. There's no World Cup for the next 4 years, so we don't have to worry about that. I think there's Euros. UEFA European Championship. It starts in June 2024. Okay, so next year we'll have a Euro Championship. We'll do the same thing. I think we'll come back and do like a little, like tiny little European episode where we watch the final, we see who did well, who didn't do well, all that kind of stuff. I always like doing that. I think it's a fun break. But guys, our season, I am very, 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 very happy. Obviously, we did phenomenally well, unbeaten, and now nothing else to say really. We just focus on the trade division. And let's see. So, yeah, the money goes up a lot. That's crazy. The difference is if you finish last, you get €300, and if you finish first, you get €180,000. Obviously, we want to finish here and not here, but I think our team is good enough to at least compete for promotion, if not get promotion next year. Our team is solid. Like I said, I brought in, if you look at the size of our squad right now, I brought in, how many do we have right now? Usually I like to have a squad of like 40. Right now we have a squad of 73 people. Cause I'm telling you, I keep bringing in people. As you can see, like some players are 5-star or 4-star players, but they're not even in the starting 11 just because I brought in so many. But we'll get to them from next season. And I guess we'll do the same thing, guys. We'll cut here, and the next episode, so we'll wrap things up here, and then the next episode will be the first game of our trade division. I'm going to ask the board. Let's see how we're doing financially. We have €224,000 in the bank. I don't know why, but we do. So yeah, I think I'm going to ask the board for a bunch of stuff. So far, all I've ever asked them is for a coaching course, which is for me, which they granted. But yeah, maybe I'll ask them for like a junior coaching budget, or how do I ask for professional status? Maybe I'll ask for this. Maybe we can go semi-pro. Maybe that's the next step. I don't know, but I want to move up. I want to get some improvements and all that for the next season. We have to. By the way, in case you guys are wondering, our reserves won their group by a landslide, and they only lost one game of the season. And our under-19s won their group by a landslide, even more than we did in real life. Even more than we did actually in the senior team. That's what I meant. So under-19s champion, reserve champions, and senior league champions for the third year in a row. We've been playing phenomenally well. The player stats, the player of the match, the average ratings, the assists, everything is dominated by OKS, as you can see. So very, 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 very happy. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I don't forget anything, or I think we're good. So yeah, guys, that was season 2. I'm really, really glad we got promoted. And I'll see you guys for the start of season 3 next episode, I guess. Love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.